What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year's to you. Break number 971 BD. This is a blaster case, 20 boxes of Panini Phoenix football, 25-26. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Alright, 5. We got 10. 15. And 20. And last box. All right, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. All right, box number 1, here we go. That is Hyper Vinny Testaverde. Bucky Irvin on the Hyper. That is Travis Hunter on the Thunderbirds. Derrick Henry on the purple Hyper. That is numbered right there. 26 out of 299. 26 of 299. Double check the Travis Hunter. Nope, not numbered. right, box number 2. Hyper of Tajay Spears. That is Talik Williams. Talik Williams, 43 out of 299. Thunderbirds of Joe Burrow. Hyper of Ray McLeod. Box number 3. Box number 3, here we go. Hyper, that's Braden Fisk. Luther Burden, rookie on the, looks red. 350 out of 399. 350 out of 399 on the red. On the Paragon, that is Tetaroa McMillan. Tetaroa McMillan on the Paragon. Prism. Hyper of Cameron Bynum. We got some green coming. Looks green. I don't know what that's number 2. We'll see when we get there. Ooh, our first auto is Devin Leary on the Phoenician auto. Devin Leary for Baltimore. 60 out of 199. 60 out of 199, Devin Leary auto. Mike Haynes. Our green is Garrett Wilson on the color match. That is numbered 137 out of 149. Contours of Terry McLaurin. Hyper of Jalen Walker. There's contours. Let's see if it's numbered. It is 212 out of 299. 212 out of 299 on the contours. Box number 5. Hyper of Pat Bryant, rookie. That is Devon Veely on the red. That is 213 out of 399. Thunderbirds of Devontae Adams. That one is not numbered. Olu on the Hyper for the Tennessee Titans. All right, there's your first 5 boxes. First 5 boxes. Next 5. All right, box number 6. All right, here we go, guys. Box number 6. That is Trey Harris. Carson Schlesinger, Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion. Contours of Tyler Shuck, rookie. That is a Tyler Shuck rookie contour, not numbered. Brashard Smith on the hyper. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Let me specify that on the Schlesinger. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Box number 7. All right, box number 7. That is Tyler Warren on the hyper. Tommy Malott on the hyper. Paragon of Travis Hunter, not numbered. Tyler Shuck on the hyper. Box number 8. All right, box number 8. Landon Jackson on the rookie hyper. Thunderbirds of C.J. Stroud, not numbered. Jalen Milroe on the hyper. Tyler Warren hyper. gave you a box for your first.
Couple of years.
What's up, John? How are you? Happy New Year. I didn't get to talk to you yesterday, bud. You left on me. Here we go, box number 9. That is Tyler Loop. Ooh, how about that? Shedeur Sanders on the blue rookie base. This one is 127 out of 199. Nice Shedeur Sanders hit. Nice, buddy. Good to hear that. Thunderbirds, there's Marvin Harrison Jr. James Pierce on the Hyper. Going back to work tomorrow, John. Heading back to work after the new year. No? Good for you, man. Good for you. Vacation. Nice, bro. I did that last week during the week between Christmas and New Year's to spend it with my kids, so. Hyper of Jaden Daniels. That's a purple. That is Mike Green. That is 51 out of 249. 51 of 249. Contours of Josh Allen. Not numbered. Sam Darnold. Everybody talked about how bad the 49ers looked yesterday. But you know what? That shitty broke down defense held Seattle to 13 points. So I don't want to hear shit out of anybody talking about how the Niners... Hey, Seattle's got a great defense. Can't complain about that. And you know what? They did us in. It happens. We'll be back. We will be back. Both games yesterday were crap. Both games were really crappy. Tampa Bay and Carolina yesterday, and then the Niners and Seattle Seahawks game. That was crap. Both games were crap. But congratulations to the Carolina Panthers for winning the division and making the playoffs with an 8-9 record. Yeah, love that. Don't we love seeing teams that have not even a winning record making the playoffs? Yeah, we got teams out there that are 9-8, 10-7, and they're not making the playoffs. Oh well. It is the NFL. The not for long league. .58 quarterback made it, LOL. A lot of short quarterbacks have made it. Let's see. Bryce Young is short. Brock Purdy's short. Who else? Shit, I think Drake May is only 5'10". None better than Drew Brees. That is true. Drew Brees, Hall of Famer all day long. I will never dispute that. I wish the Niners were smart. I wish the Niners were smart at the trade deadline and tried to go for Olave, because we needed a number one wide receiver. And I'm telling you, if we could have picked up Chris Olave and given our quarterbacks some more targets, Devontae Adams, shoot, we might have been better. J.C. Horn on the pink. That one is 33 out of 299. I'm a Niners fan, my friend. Thunderbirds of Colston Loveland. Alex Highsmith. I am a diehard Niners fan, my friend. Yep. Big game coming on tonight, though, man. That game's going to be big with Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I thought Baltimore was dead. I thought they were going to be left for dead. And then all of a sudden, started making a big comeback. So, here we go again. Box number 12, you guys. Box number 12. Here we go. I'm assuming you're a Saints fan. 716. Here we go. Ooh, what do we got here? That's a color blast of Cam Ward. Cam Ward on the color blast for Tennessee. Woo! Holy cow. I knew that Phoenix had color blast, but I did not expect to see one out of a blaster. Wow. Congratulations, Tennessee. That is sick. That is sick. BRACR. Tell you what, the break has been going pretty smoothly. I will look real quick for you. Let's see.
What happened?
Oh, we just hit a huge card.
Nice.
We just hit a huge card, and he wants to know if it's his. So I'm double checking. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Where is it? BRACR, you have the Tennessee Titans, sir. Congratulations on that Cam Ward color blast. Sick. Sick hit, my friend. That's all right, buddy. That's all right, dude. That is worth checking it out for. There you go, my friend. There you go. We're going to get back to it, and then we'll finish this. And, heck, that is awesome. Travion Henderson. Possible Rookie of the Year. There's Taysom Hill. Pink. 25 out of 299. There's a Thunderbird of Matthew Golden. Kendre Lambert-Smith. Wow. Bang. Bang, zoom. I was not looking. I was not expecting that. Holy shit. That cat totally caught me off guard. Congratulations, dude. Dude, I have been on fire lately the last 2 days. Yeah, that definitely snuck up. Yesterday, on my live rip and ship show, I pulled I have these Winnie the Pooh single card packs. I pulled a sketch card 1 of 1 of Winnie the Pooh and Piglet as Han Solo and Chewbacca. It was sick. And then now to pull that one, that's JT Tiamulu, Brian Thomas Jr., Paragon of Luther Burden, Joe Mixon. I also had a case of Minecraft cards, the new ones that just came out, the special edition ones, and I pulled I think the character's name is Ryu, I think his name is, or something, and I pulled a color blast of that. Panini put out some special Minecraft cards. So that one, again, was last night. I pulled that. So, yeah, right now I'm on fire. My hands are heated up. So I'm excited about the next 2 breaks. That Don Ross break and that Mosaic break, I am super excited for. Because if I am this hot right now, woo, doggy, cannot. That Don Ross, that Kaboom. All right, here we go. Box number 14. What is this? Another auto? How about a Quinn Ewers auto for Miami? Bang, baby. Bang, bang, bang. This is not numbered. Dude, he's the starting quarterback in Miami now. This kid is going to be great. And everybody thought, oh, Arch Manning. Cam Scatabo on the hyper. Arch Manning my ass. Donovan Ezeruku. Contours of Jackson Dart. Love this kid. Dylan Sampson. And box number 15. We're going to move that in right there. Might even move it up. Yeah, I think we're going to move it up. Make it nice and visible. All right, here we go with box number 15, my friends. Here we go. Thunderbirds. That's Emeka Buka. Nick Martin. Ray McLeod. Paragon of Malik Neighbors. Too bad Cam Ward got hurt today. Hopefully it was nothing serious. I didn't get to hear an update on it. All right. Last 5 boxes. All right. This is box number 16. Box number 16. All right. 16. We got 17, 18, 19, and 20. Mild shoulder strain? Okay. Thanks, PRAC. You've been in my breaks before, haven't you? Box 16. That is Jalen Lane. Arian Smith. Thunderbirds of JSN. Riley Leonard, who went off today against Houston. What a nice debut for Riley Leonard. Well, not debut, but first start, I guess. Because, I mean, he's played before. He came in as a substitute. Oh, I already cut the top. What am I doing? I'm cutting it again. That's what happens when you forget. When you get to be my age. Alright, box number 17. Alright, box number 17. Kyle Williams. Dante Thornton Jr. Hyper. Contours of Amon Ra. Nick Imanwari. Box number 18. Box number 18. Here we go. All right, box number 18. There's Lance Briggs. Zach Ertz. Thunderbirds. There's Bo Nix. Purple. That's rookie Isaac Tesla. Nice one. Nice young receiver for Detroit. 132 out of 249. That color blast is sweet, right, Kyle? Holy cow, man. Came out of nowhere. How you doing today, Kyle? Happy New Year's, bud. Box number 19. Yeah. I do. I like that kid a lot. Him and Tetaroa McMillan, those two are incredible. All right, here we go. Box 19. That is Patrick Surtain. Maxwell Hairston, rookie red. That is 349 out of 399. Thunderbird, Quinshawn Judkins. Elijah Arroyo. So they're talking about Deion Sanders becoming the coach of the Cleveland Browns. Does anybody think about that? Last box. Box number 20. Alright, box number 20. Last 6 packs. Last 6 packs. 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Last 6 packs. Here we go. Terry McLaurin. Paragon of Jackson Dart. Javon Curse. Steve Spurrier. Come on, give me one more auto. Last pack, folks. And that is it for the break. Let's go ahead and get a recap in. There's your star right there. Star of the break. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get our recap in. Our non-numbered cards. On the Thunderbirds, we got Judkins, Nix, JSN, Ebuka, Golden, Loveland, Harrison, CJ Stroud, Adams, Burrow, Hunter. Our Paragons, we got Dart, Neighbors, Burden, Hunter, McMillan. Our Contours, Amon-Ra, Dart, Allen, and Shuck. Our numbered cards. To 399 red, we got Hairston, Veely, Burden, Taysom Hill, Horn. Our Contour, this one was to 299, right? Oh yeah, JC Horn was to 299. I got my colors lost. So was Taysom Hill. Contour to 299. That's Terry McLaurin. We got Tyleik Williams, Derrick Henry. This is to 199. Isaac Tesla, Mike Green. This is to 149. Shador Sanders. Our green color match. This one is to 149. Excuse me. What was this one? Oh, that was 199 also. And our autos, we got Quinn Ewers and Devin Leary. And I think Devin Leary, 60 of 199 on the Hyper Auto. And then our hit of the break, Mr. Cam Ward on the Color Blast. There you go, guys. There's your break. Appreciate you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. Have a great one, y'all. Peace.